All right, welcome again to Good Choices. I'm sorry, I'm gonna take a few minutes here. As I've mentioned on the channel before, it's hard to tell what is a good choice. So if you're like me and you've been struggling a lot with attention issues and stuff, whatever choice you make is gonna take you a year to see it through, if you see it through at all. So you need to make choices quick and you need to get through these certifications quick. I did the math on this. I started this series. Um, uh,
Welcome to the
sorry.
first video in
Yeah,
the
here we go.
LP.
I started this series a month ago, June 7th, and I made it halfway through I made it through 1/8 of the training. So it's going to take me 8 months to finish this. That's completely unacceptable. Like this is a basic first level cert. It's not like the CCIE. It's an associate level cert. It should not take me 8 months. That's absolutely unacceptable. Now, how much have I studied a day on this? So let's go to playlists and let's go to the full playlist. So here we go. We've got half-hour videos. Now we're starting to get to the hour video, but here we got 10-minute videos. Okay, this is a good one. That's a good chunk of study time. Um, but you can see we've got these half-hour videos that are just not cutting it. And now recently, the last few days, we've got consistent hour videos. And if we have these like 15-minute videos, they're on the same day. I'm making 2 videos a day. So this is good. This here is just not good. I wasted a lot of time, and you can see, it's like a whole week between the videos too. I didn't even make these in the same week, so something is rotten in the state of Denmark. And what it is just my brain got messed up from the pandemic and stuff. I just lost my. I did get COVID, by the way. But anyways, there's someone. Now this is magical secret things that you get from watching my channel. So I'm gonna say you're welcome here because meet Shawn Wells. Shawn Wells is the guy that makes your supplements. He invents the ingredients in supplements, patents them, and then is hired by supplement companies to create formulas for their supplements. He's a scientist. He has degree after degree after degree. Um, he has. Let's see here. He has all of these credentials. Um, so he's a nutritional biochemist. He has a master's degree from UNC Chapel Hill. He's a registered dietitian. He worked as a chief clinical dietitian in hospitals. And he's a certified sports nutritionist. He works with celebrity clients. This guy is legit. Like, I met the guy too, and like he knows what he's talking about. So it's all here. I bought this book, and he's very open and transparent about what he takes. So I started a new folder in my now. This is more like a personal channel thing, so I'm gonna try to keep this brief. But here's the supplements that he takes. His top 10 supplements, and I haven't tried all of these. I haven't tried creatine. I haven't tried this one. I haven't tried this one, but this is the next one I think I'm gonna try because right now I'm taking paraxanthine. That's why I've been so prolific lately. This is kind of a alternative to paraxanthine that has similar effects. So that's probably the next one I'll take. Um, Curcumin I've kind of been taking off and on, trying with that. There's like a golden milk powder that just makes things taste good that has curcumin in it that I've been taking. Berberine I've tried, and berberine just like messes up my body. It's like I feel like I get the flu when I take berberine, so like I'm just not gonna take it. Ashwagandha I took for the first time a few times ago, but here's the one I really want to call out. And I'll link to this, so I'm not gonna waste time on this because you can just go through this on your own. I'm not giving medical device advice or whatever, but these are just supplements. They don't have the same rigor of standards as like medications, which is both good and bad. But it's good in the sense that you can literally just go get T-crene and try it, or paraxanthine like I've tried, and now you're making 3 hours of videos a day. You get your cert in a week. That's not a bad thing. And if it does mess up your health, well, now you have a 6-figure job and you can afford to go to the doctor. If you're in the United States, that's not a luxury that you can take for granted. You have to work to have the means to get medical treatment, unfortunately. So this is the next one. I'm gonna take this today. I'm gonna take this right now. I was able to just get this at my local grocery store. Now, on the bottle, it says to take 120 milligrams, but he says that he takes this much per day. So that would be 3 pills to be in that range. If I take 2, I'd be at 260. So I'm not sure what to do. But it's an excellent choice for individuals that are weighed down by stress and fatigue as a result of demanding intellectual work, which I definitely am with these videos. Oh my God. Okay. So, I think I'm going to start with 3 to be in that range. Here's the study. So the study's 200. So I can't just take 1 because I won't even get the amount in the study. So I need to take 2. This guy takes 3. I don't know if you have to ramp up. He doesn't say anything about that, but I'm going to take 3 right now, and I'm not going to take paraxanthine today. I'm actually running out of cans of it. I ordered 24 more cans, but I only have 2 cans, so I really want to make that go far. And then this Rhodiola Rosea, also known as golden root, I can just get at my grocery store really easy, and it's really cheap. These cans cost about $3 a can or so. Like, they're really expensive. Last I remember, and they might be more or less expensive than I remember, but the fact remains that they are expensive compared to just a supplement pill. Okay, so the other thing to mention about paraxanthine, though, is like, I sleep great. I track my sleep with the Whoop. And yesterday, I still feel like the paraxanthine is working. Like, I still feel stimulated and like there's a light switch on in my brain. And proof is in the pudding. I'm making a video here and I'm not on, I haven't had a paraxanthine yet. And my HRV is up, my sleep is up. I use a Whoop to trap. You head on over to my personal channel. Again, I'm going to try to keep this brief because this is kind of getting into personal stuff. But honestly, without lying to you, you got to get your brain screwed on to your body. You got to get your head on straight if you get these certs, if you make it far in the field. If you're like I am and you struggle with attention, you got to get that under wraps or else you're just never going to get ahead. So here we go. 3 pills of Rhodiola Rosea for let's see here, for 360 milligrams. Shawn Wells takes so that's about the lower edge of the range that Shawn Wells takes. I guess I can take another one this evening or whatever if I need to. So this is just a common uncontroversial thing in some parts of the world that's like prescribed. Or I don't know about that, but it's like, this isn't a big deal. It's not a big deal. So there we go. So if this works as good or better than the paraxanthine, then I'll start taking this every day. In addition to this, there's more herbs that can help your mental health, which is what I'm going to focus on now. Berberine, maybe it's good for maintaining a healthy weight, which I do need to focus on at some point. But it's not. Same with curcumin as well. So what I really need to focus on, I need to try this tea cream very soon. I need to get on this really soon. And creatine probably as well. Makes sense. So, yeah, and then adhere to a whole food plant-based diet. If you can, plant-based keto probably makes sense. Like get the protein level up. It's hard to do with plant-based, so for me it's a little bit of like an ethical thing and a personal choice thing, but I think if the difference between struggling to perform at your best and not is some animal products to get that protein up, then I think that makes sense. But anyway, that's personal channel stuff. So head on over to my personal channel if you want to hear more about my struggles with weight. Specifically, I have a whole series devoted to that. But when it comes to professional, you got to get your head screwed on. If your head is, wobbling around everywhere and you can't do most basic simple thing, you can't even put your groceries away. I mentioned I only put half my groceries away and then I wandered off and forgot. If you can't even do that, you're screwed. So here it is. I'm gonna bookmark this one as well. This is what the most brilliant person I've ever met, with tree trunks for arms and a thin waist and like this man is like, and this is you've never heard of this. Nobody's heard of this. I don't know why, but he's he has a best-selling book, but this is the guy that makes supplements. He's got credentials through the roof. He knows what he's talking about. And if you read his story, it's yeah. So anyways, I just figured I'd be open and transparent about what I'm doing to try to get my head screwed on and keep it from flopping all over the floor like it has been for the last 3 years, where my certs expired and I gained 60 pounds. Like, that's not okay. So choosing a quality supplement that is produced by trusted supplement brands, that is recommended by the top experts that study and formulate these sorts of things, that aren't selling their own version of it and are just recommending that you take the version produced by the most reputable company. Not only does that make sense, it feels like you're stupid for not doing that. And for anyone watching this in, somewhere like maybe India is like this, who, you can't afford these supplements or whatever. Fine. Okay, fine. Like I'm not like, and then like, if you can't be assured of the quality, like, don't poison yourself. Like, just go for these lower level certs. So like, let me go here. And I'm spending way too much time on this. I apologize. Okay.
Bro.
Okay. So, if you can't get access to these certs and you're not a high performer, don't be a high performer. Go to, so I'm going to go here. Yeah, don't be a high performer. Go to certs, get all your essentials. Don't worry about the CCIE. Get your CCNA. You go for those because they're designed to be for anyone off the street. You don't have to be the top 1% to get your CCNA even. And there's certs that are not one of the best videos I think I've made recently is this overview of certs video. Definitely check out this video, and I will include all of this in the description.
All right. Well,
But it's best just for these links here. If we go to cisco.com, we have a CCST. We have a cybersecurity. By the way, cross this out. Nope, this does not belong on your list. Get this CCST for cybersecurity. I mean, we're at a time in IT where whether you're successful or not depends on which branch you choose. If you choose a branch that's probably going to be deemed legacy and removed in the next years, this one, you're not gonna do as well as someone who, if you get a CCIE in this branch. Now, there's an exception, of course. This here is still important. But if you get a CCIE in this branch, and somebody gets a CCST, the entry easiest level cert in this branch, you can take every supplement in the world and be like Einstein. You're not doing the right things. Like, it doesn't matter. There's no progress. There's no growth. There's no opportunity in what you're doing. Like, it doesn't matter how smart you are. It matters the ecosystem, the environment you're in. So, yeah, take it from me. If you're in some place like India, or not to call it India, because I'm sure India has a lot of really nice things. I've never been there. I've met people from India, and they're great, brilliant people. So, like, I'm sure they've got things figured out there. If you're from India, go for your CC. Just I'm not trying to single out India. I'm just saying that if you don't have access to these top supplements that are that take your brain, if you're like me before I was taking paraxanthine and stuff, and you want to succeed, don't worry. The way you do it is you don't worry about these here, and you get your foot in the door. You get the entry level certs, and then you get the money flowing in. And once you have that money, where no matter where you are in the world, you can order it. You can fly to somewhere that has it, and then just load up on these supplements, and then go for your professional, go for your CCIE. So I just want to be open and transparent with people that your mind is it's a compute. You can think of it as like a computer. Some people are running Windows 98 on it. Some people are running a Linux distro with nothing installed on it, and even the boot up that we learned about, the bootloader is not even, Grub is not even working on it. All the boot options, and that's me. So if you're like me and you're having brain issues, and you can't either find or afford the kinds of supplements I'm now taking, forget about the professional certs, forget about the advanced certs. Get those entry level certs. Get your foot in the door. Make the money, and then fix your brain. Then, because your brain works. Let me just tell you, your brain works. Maybe it doesn't work at the highest, most optimal level that it possibly could, but I'm sure it works enough to knock off some kind of entry level basic cert in some kind of field. Even just like becoming a phlebotomist is like the classic one, is like, all you got to do is make the money and then spend the money wisely. And I think investing money into your brain, making sure that it works better, I think is the way to go. And that's what I'm doing. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to actually make this its own video, because it's it's 20 minutes and I think it's really valuable on its own. It doesn't really belong just kind of awkwardly wedged in front of a deep dive into the certification training materials. So it's going to be its own video. It's going to be all about I'll probably call it like brain health or something like that. Brain health and entry, and then I'll have these links here. You'll have to find them on your own. I'm not going to include the Amazon links. I just want everyone on this channel to know about Shawn Wells, because I met the guy in person and he just blew me away. This man is legit. So follow Shawn Wells. If your brain is busted like mine was, start making whatever money you can. If you're already making money, great. Try whatever one of these is best for getting your brain to the next level. Probably theocrine, but for me, paraxanthine has been working absolute wonders. Another one that probably makes a lot of sense is this one. I just tried it, so we'll see how many videos I make today. But yeah, start with the ones that'll get your brain, turn a light switch on in your brain. Once that light switch is actually going, then move up the stack. Get your DevNet, that's a good one. Get your next cyber ops. Go for CCMP. Don't go for this one, and don't go for this one. Go for the security, the DevNet, data center. Probably not this one either, but those are our big ones. You know what? Forget about that. Just go to my video here. I'll include this in the description, my overview of certs, and then look through any of these. There's actually one missing on here, which is the Mist AI Juniper cert. Oh, actually, no, it's not missing. It's part of this track. So one thing you notice about Juniper versus Cisco, we've got collaboration, we've got service provider, we've got enterprise. We have enterprise, but we have, it calls out DevOps. We have AI on here. Like, we have cloud, we have specific cloud certs. I mean, come on, like, it's just kind of a no-brainer which certs to pick out at this point. Get your cloud cert at the associate level. Get your DevOps cert. Get your AI cert. I mean, come on, that's just absolutely a no-brainer at this point. And there's no AI certs being offered through Cisco. So look through my if your brain isn't quite working at all, go through these and take some entry level certs. Now, of course, the entry level certs cost money, but I'm not sure what to do about that. But anyways, work at freaking wherever you can get a job and save up. You don't have to save up that much. So just save up enough for the exam, or save up enough to try your first supplement if you can get your hands on. And really, like, people who can't afford this probably aren't watching this channel. So, like, I don't really have to speak too much about the person that is really struggling to get by, I think, because probably not going to come across this channel. So anyways, I think I'm just kind of rambling on at this point, not really saying anything productive or useful. So I'm going to stop the video, and I'm going to include all the links in the description. And not medical advice. I don't even think I have to say that, because these are just supplements. but just something that's made a huge difference for me with that paraxanthine, and you can see it in my quality and production of my videos. So I think it could help anyone, and I want to. The goal of this channel is to really be a net positive for people in the technology career. All right, thanks for watching, and see you soon in my next LPIC video.